Progressive Conservative leader Doug Ford was under attack today over his record on housing as premier over the past 7 years. Ford and the province's opposition leaders met face-to-face this afternoon in North Bay in their first debate of the election campaign. Al Sweeney joins us live in studio with all the details. Al.
Matt, this was the chance for the opposition to go after Ford over his record, with the province facing a housing crisis and the government falling behind in its goal of 1.5 million new homes. The four leaders were on stage together for their first debate of this campaign, with Doug Ford the main target.
Of course, Doug, you're making up lies again.
The leaders were in North Bay for a debate on issues affecting Northern Ontario, like health care, transportation, and education in the North. But Ford argued this election is about more than any one region or issue.
This election is about who's going to protect the people of Ontario. Over the last 5 weeks, we've seen what the next 4 years will look like under President Trump's White House. He'll shift the goalpost every single day on a whim, creating economic chaos.
The opposition leaders were focused on Ford's record.
You said you'd cut our taxes, but you didn't do that. None of what you're saying is actually true.
Where are the houses? Where are the homes that Doug Ford said he was going to build? Where are the homes, Doug? Because they're not in our communities. They're not in northern communities. They're not anywhere in Ontario right now. He has not done a dang thing about it.
Our housing starts are the lowest in Canada. I've put forward solutions to legalize building homes that people can afford in the communities they know and love. The Premier has said no.
Now you build more homes, you protect businesses, you protect their jobs against Donald Trump's tariffs.
And the opposition criticized Ford for his campaign against Trump's tariffs, like this week's meetings in Washington.
You fly off in the middle of an election for photo ops in Washington with low-level advisors.
Ford fired back.
They believe in one thing: tax the people to death. I'll never raise the tax.
Ford was also criticized for his recent comment about capital punishment, even though his campaign said he was joking when he said he'd send some criminals to Sparky, the electric chair.
It speaks to his character. We're never really sure where he stands.
This is Doug Ford, right? He says one thing in front of the public and then another thing behind closed doors, and he does it over and over again.
So the leaders will meet again next week in their second debate of the campaign, which CHCH will air live on Family Day Monday at 6:30 p.m. The election is coming up on February 27th.